Welcome back again, guys, from Tampa Bay. Going out for a nice short little night ride. We've had non-stop rain the past few days, so it just stopped a couple hours ago. And I've been itching to get back on the bike. Haven't even been able to do any cigar videos. It's too humid. When it's 80-90% humidity, the cigars don't burn right. So when you're doing a review, you've got to be accurate. I need a couple little things at Walmart, so I'm going to go through a little bit of the back roads here and just enjoy a short ride at least. So let's see what's going on. I'm about to start a very, very busy month, as I've talked about before, and I just added a whole lot to it. I am now going on a huge motorcycle trip the last week or so of October. It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. It's obviously something I've wanted to do for a long time, just haven't had the schedule to do it, or things just didn't line up in place. But I'm looking at my calendar and I had this one block, this 1 week, and I'm looking at it and going, man, this might be pretty cool. So what I'm doing is, it's going to be a combination trip, business and pleasure. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a ton of videos for you guys, but I'm also going for myself. I'm going to get a ton of photographs and just have a blast riding. I'm going to take the auto train from Sanford, Florida, which is pretty much the middle of Orlando. It's between Orlando and Daytona, to give you a little ballpark area there. And then it goes all the way up, almost to DC, to Lorton, Virginia. And the auto train is slow going, but you know what? I think it's going to be worth it, just to avoid the many hours of boring, pointless, straight flat road riding to get out of Florida, to get through Georgia, to get up to that area. It's 16 and a half hours on the train. I'm going to ride my bike over to Orlando, and you load it up on the train, and it's 16 and a half hours to get up there. I don't know if it's straight through or not. I don't know if it makes stops. It kind of makes sense that it would make stops because it's so long. You could very easily drive to Canada in that amount of time, and the train doesn't go that fast. So I'm going to bet it makes a lot of stops. But the point is, you're rested. No miles on the bike, no life off the tires. You get up there, you're fresh. Well, depending on what kind of accommodations you got. Wow, that looks like a AC unit just sitting in the middle of the road. It's pretty cheap if you just get a seat. It's like, I want to say $225, $250, somewhere right around there. If you just want to get a seat, it's pretty much like taking the bus. But I am not sitting in a seat for 16 and a half hours. No, sir. Especially when you really need to be sleeping during a lot of that time. So I upgraded to the lowest tier room, and they don't even call it a room, they call it a roomette. Basically, it's a closet. It's a closet with a flip down bunk. You've got two seats along a window in a private closet. I'm not even going to call it a room. There's no bathroom, there's no nothing. It's just two seats. It's like, I think it said 4 foot wide by 7 foot long. So two seats that are either next to each other or facing each other. Won't know till I get there. Along a window, so you at least get that. And then the seats fold down, and that gives you, I think it said, a 6.5 foot bed, 7 foot bed, something like that. So basically like a fold out couch. And then there's a top bunk that flips out, but that's only 6 foot. So I'm taller than that. I won't be using that. So it's good for 1 or 2 people to actually get some sleep. There's no way I'm going to be able to sleep sitting upright in a seat, with people going down the aisle and all that kind of stuff. So forget that. Well, that added another $275 just for that upgrade. So the total cost for the roomette and the motorcycle was $525 one way. Okay, no big deal. Happy to pay it if I get some good sleep, and the motorcycle gets there safely, and I'm there fresh, ready to ride. That sounds like a good deal to me, to be delivered into the best motorcycling area of the country with no effort. So it arrives, let's see, I go out Saturday afternoon. I have to be there between 1 and 2 to get the motorcycle on the train. Train's supposed to leave at 4 if it goes on time. And then it arrives at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. So basically, I'm at DC about 9:30 Sunday morning. What I'm going to do first is head on over Route 66 to the start of the Skyway. And that goes through the Shenandoah National Park. Reportedly a beautiful drive. And you know what? I'm not going for, oh, I'm going to test my bike and I'm going to drag the pegs and I'm going to go through every motorcycle road. This is not what I'm going for. Number one, never been down these roads before. Number two, they're slow. Number three, they're scenic. Number four, I'm going to be stopping a whole lot for photography because that's what I love to do. So I'm going to take my time. I have nothing planned as far as stops or time frames. I'm playing it all by ear. I'm not very young and I'm not poor, so I'm not camping. I'm going to stay where I want to stay. If I get tired, if I get hungry, I'm stopping. That's all there is to it. I'll be up early, go on the next day. Wherever I am. That's my idea of a fun vacation. So I'm not worrying about anything. I'm just going to have fun and do what I want to do. The weather is going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be late October, so I know the area well because I've done a lot of camping in Tennessee and around Cherokee, North Carolina. I know the Smoky Mountains get wet. I know there are lots of little storms, especially in late fall. Not worried about it. Got some rain gear on the way. I'll have a review for that. It's actually part of why I'm going to Walmart tonight. I need to get a special hose nozzle or sprinkler head or something. I want to do a fun little review of the rain gear when it comes in. So after the Skyway, I'm going to continue right on. It ends and begins the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I'm going to do the entire length of that. That pretty much ends up near Cherokee, near the entrance to the Smoky Mountain National Park in North Carolina. Not going through there. Been through there. That's not exactly great motorcycling, especially that time of year. I'm going to go and find the Dragon. Just to say I did it. I'm really not doing this trip for the Dragon. Like I said, never done it before. Not looking to be a boy racer or anything like that. So, I mean, the Dragon, obviously, it's got the reputation. Very cool road. I want to do it, check it out. I can say I did it. That's about all there is to it. Then I'm going to go from that to the Chirahola, can't remember which one it is, Parkway, which is a little further south yet from the Dragon. Again, supposedly a absolutely fantastic motorcycling road. And from there, I'll take some more roads through Georgia and end up hitting 75 somewhere south of Atlanta. Again, yeah, depending on what I want to do, where I end up, I get there when I get there. And then straight shot down home, down 75. And that should do it. I mean, that's going to be, depending on the schedule, 6, 7, or 8 days. And that should be an awesome vacation. It's late enough in the year where I don't think there are going to be too many tourists. It's really the only week I can do it anyway. If I wait any more, I do risk very poor weather, a lot colder temperatures. I'm not looking forward to doing it in November, certainly not December, so October is really the latest I would even want to do it. Ideally, I would be doing it right about now or next week, but my October is just booked right until then, so it's just not an option. Huh. I wonder what those lights are. It looks like a ball stadium, but I've never seen them on before. Interesting. You know what? Let's go check it out. Huh, I have no idea what that is. I don't remember reading about anything opening. There was a big proposed sports stadium supposedly being built, but not there, and it's not built yet. I know there's a shopping complex kind of down there, but I don't think it's that close. I'm just really curious. So I had an interesting retail fail situation. Went to buy a new gun the other day, and down here in Florida, we are blessed with, just like the cigar industry, we have pretty much the best selection and lowest prices of anywhere in the country. Down here, guns are a simple commodity. There's nothing special about where you buy it from. You're just shopping on price. We have tons and tons of gun shops and gun ranges. Seriously, within a 5-mile radius of my house, there are 20 gun dealers and 4 gun ranges. And they're all as good as the next. So I go down to the nearest gun range, larger store, right down the street from me. Literally, I think 2 miles from my door. And I'd done my research, retail price on what I wanted, which is a Walther PPQ 4-inch M2. Online, they're going for like $570, $580. And if you don't know about, I think it is a ballpark. Oh, it's a high school. Nah, never seen the school or anything, never been down here. Football. Alright, that makes sense. Back to Walmart. So I did my research, bottom line. Retail on it was $650, and they're selling online for $570, $580. Like I said, if you don't know about buying online, for those people that have horrible local prices and taxes and all that kind of crap, buying online is a great option. It costs you an extra 20 bucks or so to ship the gun to your local dealer that can transfer. So you just add that on to the lowest online price you can find, and that's usually the best deal. Well, here in Florida, our in-store prices beat those online prices. This guy right down the street, he was selling it for $568. No haggling. That's just the regular sale price. So that's what I wanted to go get. Went in, started talking to the guy. Said I want a deal on a PPQ. He's like, okay. Brings up computer. Well, retail on that is $650. I can do $600 plus tax. I look at him and go, dude, it's $568 on your own website. He gives me the dumbfounded look. Oh, it is? Oh, you mean I can't screw you out of some extra money for nothing because I think you're stupid? So the other thing was, it said on their own website they had 7 in stock, hence me going there, and he doesn't have any. He's like, oh, well, you just have to order online and then we'll order one in. I'm like, you can't even sell me one right here. No, the online price I can only do online. It's like, okay, never mind. Just a joke. I mean, it's like what not to do with customer service. So I literally go a couple miles more down the street and hit up the next guy, which I'd done business at before. He had one in stock. He matched the online price of the other guy, and he threw in a free range session. So he got the sale. I mean, that's pretty simple. Customer service is a lost art, let me tell you what. And this guy knew what he was talking about. He wasn't just some dumb kid working there for the summer or something. He was a regular employee. I do not get vapors. It was funny, I was coming home the other day and I was behind this Budweiser truck, just, employee, manager truck, whatever. And it was like Cheech and Chong, man. You could not see in the truck. And he opened the window and it just billows out. And then he just starts puffing clouds, every 3-4 seconds. And I could smell it in my car. I had my windows down. But it was just like, oh my God, that is strawberry. All right, here at Walmart. Gonna grab my stuff. Like I said, I got some new stuff coming in. Oh, I also got an invite today. This should be interesting. To do a video about a rider airbag system. So I will have, and that's part of the AIMExpo, I will have a video of that. I don't know if they're going to demo the product or just give me a media kit, but I do have an invitation to hit them up at the booth and do a booth interview with them. So stay tuned for that after the show. It's going to be a very, very packed show as far as videos for me. But that's good for you guys. It's going to be tons and tons of stuff. And I think next weekend starts everything. I've got 2 different manufacturer demo ride days. And then the weekend after that, 4 days of AIMExpo, including 2 days of demo rides, booth tours. And then I'll do the last day with the wife and do it as a consumer. Give you a walkthrough. Oh, man. And then stuff after that. And then I go on my vacation. Awesome October. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.